Yes, 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 he is back. He has came back to YouTube. Scotty Hall is back on YouTube. I had a lot of things going on in my real life and I had to take care of them. That's why I've been away. I want to thank you all that have stayed true and watched my videos. You all know who you are. You have messaged me and I've messaged you back. But there is a lot of things that have happened on wrestling topics that I would love to get to in this video, but I'm not going to be able to get to all of them. But I will try. There's a lot of things going on, and I am so tired of hearing on here they say, I hate John Cena. I wish he would go away. I wish he wouldn't come back. He's injured. I wish he would come back. Oh God, wrestling sucks now. I don't understand what more you guys want. Wrestling is better than it has been in the past 12 years. And now that Cena's gone away, people said they didn't want him anymore. But now he's come back for you all. You ungrateful people, he has come back for. But not the way you think he's going to stay. It's pitiful that people think that just cause John Cena is there, that it's going to make it totally better. Do they want to go backwards and go back to the way it was 3 or 4 years ago, hell, even 12 years ago? Cena was the problem. Now that we have gotten rid of him, we should have watched more. If people would have watched more, maybe he wouldn't have been back so quick. But there's a twist to this. You think just cause he's coming back that it's going to be all fine and dandy. But nobody sees what's really going on. And I'm going to tell you what is going to happen and what is really happening here in WWE. It is Susan G. Coleman. It is the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Cena got injured, so he had to go away. And now that it's the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, he is the spokesperson for that. So he has to make an appearance on Raw and make an appearance on the WWE programming. So hence he comes back at Hell in a Cell. It makes you think, why is he coming back? Or you should think that, because he is not going to be the person that is going to take it to the next level again. We've already been through this. And why do you think that he would legitimately go after Alberto Del Rio? I'm going to tell you why. It's going to be the World Heavyweight Championship match versus John Cena. Alberto Del Rio. He gets thrown into it like nothing, and they just come up with it in the middle of a Raw. Vicky says John Cena will meet Alberto Del Rio. And what sense this makes, I have no idea. And it just doesn't make sense. I don't see how people can't see what is really happening here. The world title, people say, well, he's going to legitimize the world title. The world title has already been legitimized. Now WWE has messed it up, but the Ric Flair title, NWA, is gold. It's just the greatest title ever was. And it has lost track of what it really was and what it's supposed to be. But they're saying, oh, Cena's going to legitimize it again. No, Cena is not going to SmackDown. You think for 1 second that he is going to leave Raw and become the World Heavyweight Champion. The World Heavyweight Champion is not going to happen that way. What is going to happen is he's going to meet Alberto Del Rio at Hell in a Cell, and then he's going to wrestle him, and Alberto Del Rio is going to get winded or whatever you think he's going to do, but Alberto Del Rio is going to lose, because they're trying to legitimize John Cena as a world title holder, record of the world title, to beat Ric Flair's record of 16 world titles. This would make his 12th world title, and they're going to give it to him. He's going to hold it. He's going to beat Alberto Del Rio, because we're all sick of Alberto Del Rio. or they call him Alberto Del Floppo on here, or whatever you guys call him. He's a good wrestler. I know he's not what everybody wants, but he is a good wrestler. So he's going to drop the title to John Cena. But in doing this, he will snap. Cena will be the title holder. And then he's going to have a Daniel Bryan issue happen to him. Alberto's going to snap. He's going to hit John Cena with a chair because it's Hell in a Cell. He's going to tear him apart. And then you're going to hear Damien Sandow's music hit. And an injured Cena is going to get cashed in by Damien Sandow at Hell in a Cell. Damien Sandow will be the new World Heavyweight Champion. And then Cena goes back off for 3 or 4 months. Really what it was supposed to be in the first place, 4 to 6 months. It legitimizes his injury. It's still injured. And he's going to hurt his elbow again. And it's going to put him out. The only reason that he came back was Susan Z. Coleman. And he is going to lose the World Heavyweight Championship after holding it for 30 seconds. Damien Sandow is going to cash in, because if you think about it, what else reason is Damien Sandow holding on to that briefcase? It is the way it is. That makes him look better, going over Cena and sneaking up to him and making a great heel out of Damien Sandow, which he already is. But Alberto's going to soften him up. Damien's going to cash in, and then it's all going to be history. Cena's going to go back off in the distance and film Total Divas, and then he's going to sit back and nurse his elbow so he can come back full time for the real kicker. The real kicker. It'll either be Royal Rumble or it'll be WrestleMania. But either way, when Cena comes back, he's going to feel like he came back too early and he got injured because all the fans wanted him to come back. He's going to blame every one of us, and that will spawn a John Cena heel turn like everybody wants. It will happen because it has to happen. There's no interest in wrestling anymore, and it's hanging on by threads or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, that is why he's going to come back and he's going to lose, and then he's coming back to the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania, and he is going to turn heel. He's going to come in, you think he's going to save somebody, and he's not going to do it. He is going to turn heel. That's the only thing that makes sense. That way, Damien's got the title. John Cena lost because he came back too early. Alberto proves what a heel he is. And then it's all said and done. That gets rid of the briefcase. And all things just come to an end right there. And I want to touch on one more thing. Everybody thinks that Shawn Michaels is going to screw Daniel Bryan. This is going to be a whole nother video. But it's not going to happen. If you notice on Raw, they said that Shawn Michaels is the king of the screw jobs. When they tell you that, if they tell you it's not going to happen. So either Shawn Michaels is going to help Daniel Bryan, or Shawn Michaels is going to do something that makes Triple H so mad when he raises the cage, he's going to tell him to reverse the decision, and then it's going to start a feud with Triple H and Shawn Michaels, because all they do is talk about how good of friends they are. And it's going to make a feud to where they can drag it out to WrestleMania and Shawn can come back for one more match. You really think Mr. WrestleMania is going to miss WrestleMania 30? Come on, you know better. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember, we all have a video camera, we all have internet, we all have an